Hey, this is Coach Zach at Baseball Stars. In this video, we're going to go over how to throw a curveball. So before you learn how to throw a curveball, you want to make sure you can at least spot your fastball and possibly one other pitch like a changeup before you move on to the curveball. You don't want to just jump straight to the curveball before you can even spot your fastball because it's not going to work out very well. So whenever we throw any pitch, first of all, the pitch is determined by the wrist angle when you throw it. So when we throw a curveball, the wrist angle for a curveball is with our wrist kind of like this, like we're shaking hands with the person in front of us. And you want to make sure that you just have a straight follow through with that wrist angle. You want to avoid twisting or turning when you throw this pitch, when you throw it, because it's going to be more harmful for the arm. So if you twist or turn, your arm actually has to pronate after you throw any type of pitch. So if we're twisting and then we're rapidly pronating, that's why some coaches say it's harmful for the arm, is because now that rapid twisting and turning is going to put more pressure in places that we don't want. Whereas if we have a straight follow through, now our arm can safely pronate afterwards with a little bit less stress on our arm than it would if we're twisting. So that's just kind of the wrist angle. Now for the grip, I like to hold my curveball with the upside down U shape. So you can kind of see the upside down U right there. And then I'll hold my middle finger on the seam right there. And then I put my thumb directly on the opposite side of the ball, on that bottom seam. So you can see my thumb actually right there on the seam. And when you throw this pitch, I have my pointer finger sticking out this way. This method's called the shoot the gun method. So when you throw this pitch, you're actually pointing your finger towards the catcher, and you're shooting the gun towards the catcher just like that with the wrist angle, and then we can follow through just like normal. You can also do the same thing and just put your other finger on the ball if that's working out okay. You can try different grips. That's just how I like to hold it. And even to this day, I keep my pointer finger slightly off the ball when I throw the curveball. It just creates better spin because now I've got the pressure applied on these two fingers. Just make sure when you throw the curveball that you keep the same mechanics, same arm speed, same mechanics. Nothing changes other than your grip and the wrist angle. So when you come through normal arm speed, the arm's going to lay back. You're going to have good external internal rotation when you're throwing full speed, and then that ball is going to move a little bit more. Just don't slow down your body, because when you do that, you have slower external internal rotation. Now the ball is going to spin slower. So that's how you throw a curveball. And if y'all need help with this, please don't be afraid to reach out, and I'll help y'all learn how to throw a curveball.